अरे कैसे हो पैंदे हो? Well, holy smokes, guys, put your heads to beds, hide your wives, because today people did get along, and that is absolutely unheard of. Like, normally we see people like this, and today people did get along. We have 7 stories at our hands. We got Call of Duty, Battlefield. The leak did get deleted, but we caught it with that 8K camera, so I'm gonna show you that. We got Silent Hill, we got Nintendo. Let's go for 2 likes on the video, comment, and hit the subscribe bell, because the videos aren't hitting like everybody's sub boxes, so that would help out a lot. But coming in at number 7, the homie Okami actually posted this in the middle of the night, and he caught the whole situation with that 1080p camera. And I'm out here, I'm saying, yo, somebody give this man at least that 4K camera. This man deserves it, because he initially leaked the Outbreak mode for Call of Duty, and last night he took this image from the Call of Duty website, and today we did end up getting this trailer. Okay, so Call of Duty Activision, they officially released that season 2 gameplay trailer for Black Ops and Warzone, and it does look pretty good. But I have to stress this, man, we're talking Activision, so trailers will always look this good. And get ready for the 80 billion gigabytes updates. You know, these are facts, no printer, but I do like that Outbreak Zombies mode. It reminds me of that Modern Warfare 3 survival, but obviously this is gonna be that quote-unquote open world. I'm a huge Zombies fan, so you know what, bring it in. It's gonna be a free update. But coming in at number 6, Call of Duty also released this roadmap. They say a dark wave approaches Verdansk, and this might be that quote-unquote nuke event that we had leaked last year. We also getting the Apocalypse map. This also has been leaked for a couple of months, and it's finally coming in the game. The maps are kind of like on the low side of things, but regardless, we're getting some new BAP out here. There are new Warzone modes, the Resurgence, the Exfiltration. We're also getting the new Zombies experience, the Outbreak, and apparently that is the challenge event, which is gonna start on February 25th. I'm gonna stream, so hit the bell, and it's gonna end on March 11th. And you already know that this update is gonna be 50 billion gigabytes, right? And that's the thing that I do not understand about Activision, dog. Okay, you're gonna have skill-based matching, and you're also gonna have that 50 billion gigabyte of update, and you're gonna like make this into like a limited time mode. Like, are you like, at least make this mode like a full mode? This mode is probably gonna be the only mode without skill-based matchmaking. And you know what, not knock on wood, because you never know, we're talking Activision and they might add skill-based matchmaking in this mode as well. But you see my point here. Personally, hope it also comes into the private matches where you can play solo or with friends, and it's not like a limited time game mode. But by the looks of it, it's probably gonna be a limited time game mode. We're getting all these new weapons, operators, and the battle pass. So my question to you here is that, are you gonna follow Blame Truth in his footsteps and boycott the pass, or you're buying the battle pass? Let me know if you're gonna resist or you're gonna give in. But coming in at number 5, this ship is headed to Verdansk, and maybe this is gonna launch the nuke event later on, because right now there are a lot of theories going around that, and I've seen these theories even before we had the Outbreak trailer or Outbreak confirmation. It really just makes sense to me. The theory is that we're gonna have zombies, and later on they're gonna nuke Verdansk so they can get rid of zombies, and it looks like that the zombies event is gonna end on March 11th. So are we gonna see a nuke event on March 11th? And obviously in March it's gonna be Warzone's 1-year anniversary, so it kind of makes sense, right? Definitely share your expertise. But coming in at number 4, we caught Slasher with the 64K camera, and it costed me 10 million bitcoins. Okay, this was massive, but I did it for you fine folks at home. But he says that Activision saw everyone talking about them releasing 1 Call of Duty every year, so they decided to make full games around Warzone and Zombies so they can release 3 Call of Duties every year. And these are nothing but facts, okay? Homies caught saucing this up. A man from the street says that I have discovered the solution to enjoying my year is to not buy Call of Duty games. And this innocent guy with 500 IQ says straight printing money over there. But at number 3, NASA actually, this is not the news. The news is actually about Silent Hill, but NASA actually sent Perseverance rover. It successfully landed on Mars, so that is awesome, man. Like, they got a couple of images. I'm gonna show you that real quick. And I know the homies will say they couldn't even afford a 1080p camera. And meanwhile, we're out here with 64K cameras. I mean, come on, NASA. But the thing here is that they say that we're gonna be having higher quality images in the coming hours, in the coming days, something like that. So we'll see, okay? But really, man, it do be like this. But obviously at number 3, Silent Hill actually started trending out here. I gotta like hide those bobs here, because she do be showing bobs, which is considered as high dopamine content over on the YouTubes. And apparently VGC says that Bloober team hints it could be working on Silent Hill, but it's not the only one. Medium devs say its next game is based on an existing horror IP from a famous publisher. Quote, we've been working for more than a year on another gaming project, another horror shooter IP, and we're doing this with a very famous gaming publisher. He said, I can't tell you who, I can't tell you what the project is, but I'm pretty sure when people realize we're working on it, they will be very excited. The comments have caused fans to speculate that the Polish developer could be working on Silent Hill, the Konami horror series that has reportedly been shopped around by publisher in recent years. And I'll say this again, if you're into Silent Hill, definitely take this with like 5 billion kilos of salt, okay? Definitely don't let your dogs out. Don't get hit in the G-spot prematurely because you never know, okay? The whole situation could be cappity cap. And speaking of cappity cap, at number 2, we got Battlefield 6. And I want to say this, okay? VGC is pretty credible, so it might not be cap, but it can be cappity cap. But at number 2, Battlefield 6 leaks actually got gangbanged. And apparently the guy who posted ended up deleting it. And I actually read the whole thing, and I'm gonna read in just a little bit. This post got 95% upvote, so it seems like that a lot of people think that these are facts. But I want to hear from you. Do you think it's cappity cap or facts once I go over the leaks? I think these are facts, but I think the leaker capped, and we actually caught the leak with the 8K camera. I'm just gonna put it on the video and we're gonna go through it like tick. He says essentially, I work as an effects artist, and we had a talk about 3 weeks ago remotely from an visual effects lead and a software engineer working on real-time destruction technology. Part of this talk venture into this text usage in gaming, primarily real-time destruction enabled by next-gen consoles and in upcoming engines like Unreal 5. I've never worked in the gaming industry before, but I'm an avid gamer and Battlefield fan. So when they moved on to the discussion of working with the Frostbite engine, I paid extra attention. They showed us some very brief footage similar to the tech demo shown at the EA show last summer. It featured a modern looking glass front building toppling forward from a series of explosions on the ground floor. The building topples onto a truck parked in front and buries it in rumble, and for a real-time interactive destruction sim, it blew my mind. They cut the footage and moved on to talking about the tech's presence in game development and the future of real-time physics, etc. They didn't outright mention Battlefield, but they said this was being used in an upcoming shooter. They stated how they helped create a sandbox experience where the destruction was a focus point. It was mentioned that they had assisted in developing a map where every building can be destroyed in real time through user interaction. Yo, this sounds too good to be true, right? And initially my cap meter was going off the charts and I was like, yo, that's definitely cap. But then I realized that even the homie Tom Henderson was kind of spitting the same thing out here. And last year EA showed us this teaser video where we do see a building falling down. So I mean, we're talking DICE out here, we're talking Battlefield, so I guess it's safe to say we're gonna have destruction. And Tom Henderson also did say that mostly every single building is gonna be destructible in Battlefield, so I believe in that. But part of me feels like that this guy is just kind of like building upon that leak and trying to hype people up, which is perfectly fine, but I think he was capping, okay? But coming in at number 1, the Nintendo Direct actually happened yesterday, and it was a snooze fest. I kept my mouth shut during the stream because obviously I'm not necessarily a Nintendo fan, and still I'm gonna say that my opinion is gonna be invalid on the situation, but obviously we're talking YouTube here, we're talking 2021, so let me throw one out real quick. And man, if Sony did this, if Xbox, Microsoft did this, yo, we would have been flaming them. If this is really what Sony did, man, they would have to come out with like 10 billion apology videos, right? But it's Nintendo, their target audience is different, they get a pass. But hit the subscribe button, will keep a chat master like you in the loops. Check out this video on the screen, you're gonna get a kick of dopamine, and I will see you right there.